Hello YouTube, GamerKid1989 here. Kind of late today. It's about 8:30 p.m. here in Iowa. Once again, yesterday and today we had some storms. I got done with my work stuff a little bit late, so wasn't able to get in right away to make a video. Smoking my unknown kind of bent, or not bent, slanted pot pipe. It's I think it says here is made in Greece. It doesn't even say that very well. You probably won't be able to see that. Stamping's pretty bad. Although I will say one thing about this pipe. It's probably the best drilled pipe I have. The hole in the bowl is right in the center. Can't even really tell that it's a hole. It wasn't drilled across and then drilled down. It was right in the middle of that bowl. It turned out real nice. In it, I am smoking some Brigadier Black from Pipes and Cigars. This is the Waterloo variety. It's supposed to be a burley blend. Kind of vanilla type taste to it. I don't think it has too much of a vanilla casing to it, but I think the natural burley is just kind of like that. So, with me trying to get back into the pipe smoking mode, one of my big, I guess, problems is my drive to work and the drive home from work. I drive about 50 minutes to work every day. Not bad, but for me, I've never really smoked a pipe while I drive. Now, yeah, so I never really smoked a pipe when I drive. I did have my dad work on a mobile ashtray for me to see if that would help me out. Have yet to try that out. So I was just kind of wondering if any of you smoked while you traveled, and if you had any tips on. I guess I'm worried about, dropping ash on me or something, or the pipe, tipping over while I'm driving, and I have to kind of, stumble down the road for it. Like I said before, I'm trying to get off my cigarette habits, and I think that's my biggest weak spot is on the way to work and on the way home, and even on my break. It's so easy just to sit and light a cigarette and not have to worry about fumbling with a pipe. But I'd like to be able to smoke a pipe on the way to work. Granted, I do IT work, so I don't think I could get away with smoking an English blend before I went to work. But I think I could sneak in an aromatic and not have too much problem. Since I got to confront, with people, and some people are kind of sensitive on the smell, tobacco smell, stuff like that. It was kind of funny, the video I was making yesterday, when I cut short, neighbors below me had come over and they were visiting down below, and I overheard them say that they smelled something good, but they couldn't figure out what it was, and it was my pipe that I was smoking. I think a lot of people like the smell of a lot of the aromatics, but I'm not sure. You know, I like the smell. When I smell in English, I like the smell of that, but I'm sure a lot of people don't. Yeah, so I think I've got a pipe picked out for work. I guess this one wouldn't be too bad, but I have a one that my dad gave me last week. I want to say he called it a Savinelli Sport. It's a really short billiard, real light. I think it'd work good for going down the road. Um, bowl size really isn't too much of an issue because I could have one bowl on the way to work. If I don't finish it, I could come out for lunch and finish it up, or any of my breaks, and then on the way home I could pack a new bowl at lunchtime, let it dry a little bit, and have it on my way home. So that's my plan. Now I just have to figure out a way to go forward with that. Like I said, I have an ashtray. I think it'll work. It's just a modified soup can and stuff that's been turned around, and another one inserted inside to make like a cone. So way they can I can rest my pipe when I'm done on that cone, and if anything does come out, it'll go right into that cone in the bottom of the can. Don't have to worry about any flare-ups in the car, because that's the other thing I'm going to worry about is, an ash coming out on the floor, and you never know. Not too worried about the smell in the vehicle. So like I said, cigarette smoker, that's pretty overwhelming. I think actually a nice pipe smoke would kind of do that truck some good. Not much else going on here. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna be smoking for tomorrow's video if I do one. Probably hidden English or something, maybe. Maybe in Virginia. I've been smoking a few aromatics lately, so try to switch it up a little bit and try something different. It was actually kind of funny because I had a corn cob I was smoking the other day, and it must have been one that I maybe had smoked a bowl out of right when I first got it, and didn't really think much about to clean it or whatever, because like I said, I laid it down and smoking my bowl. I'm like, man, this is a tight draw for my cob. Usually my cobs, they're pretty loose draw, and I get done with it. There's a freaking pipe filter in it. Didn't even check. And I know it was in there before because it was a little bit brown. Didn't look like a single smoke went through it. Might have been one or two or three went through that filter. But anyhow, got my other pipe cleaned up and trying to get through a rotation and get through all my pipes again. See which ones I like and which ones I had problems with. And I quit. There's some of them that weren't too great. This might be one of them. I know, like I said, the hole's drilled, but it might just be because it's a little bit wetter tobacco too, maybe. I don't know. It'll be a beautiful night outside. Not too chilly and not hot and rainy like it's been the past couple of days. See a few storm clouds out in the distance. Probably won't get to us though. Wind's picking up. I open the windows up after I get done and have a nice breeze in the house. Yep, that's probably what I'll do. Well, I suppose I'll cut this video and get back to doing some of my chores around the house. Like I said, if you guys have any tips for smoking a pipe or whatever when you're driving, or if you do it yourself or know someone that does and can throw some tips at my way, I'd be very thankful. Alrighty, I'll see you in my next video. You guys take care.